was also made in China. We saying anywhere I can pull up for us to meet and have conversations. There are a lot of Ghanaians here in the People's Republic of China. Let me come and then explore China, meet Ghanaians and have conversation with Ghanaians. But your hotel lobby. They didn't know I'm from China and no master hotel there. Definitely you hear noise kakra. We're meeting Zionfelix. When you're brapping Louis he's been here for a very long time. According to him, about when I got for the whole China, no around 50 people. Meaning say, watch it. He was here before the Alipay, WeChat. Now do come be used to be no. Nina almost start to say Eba to say brano. Watch it. Hapa. No some the doso. Means we can now. Ono beka Nina. Ni hao. Also cheche. Thank you. Thank you. You ever call the rapper name? Louis what?
Louis Fosu. I'm a friend, Sir Louis.
For how long you in China?
16 years.
Wow. We can say why China? Why and language where they?
Yeah.
And I koko for one to
Yeah, China no. Now, you watching probably 50 people, and they were China.
The whole China.
Okay. That's how we to million now bar. Chinese foreign show color now. I would almost have fat if he no she say I don't area that. And now blacks and yet common even to see them. It was like a movie star. When I would be pictures, cameras to see a black person in China. It wasn't easy, but we made it up. And then I'm up for a move back China. I'm enjoying it. We paved a way for them to come because you buy and you misbehave here. Almost China.
But what brought you to China 16 years back when few Ghanaians were here?
Me an IT expert. My dream country was to go to India or China.
Okay.
Me started my course or NIT, number NCC or IPMC Laboni. That was the first time would be NCC. Alabama. From then on, and I a scholarship to India and China and the US. I was supposed to choose one, but I felt like China was that then now no more developing IT system. So I chose China to start my software engineering courses. China.
Because a country as at that time 6 years back now, I think developing as compared to America, which was already a developed country. Everybody would choose America. So why didn't Brad Louis choose America then?
I would say, your vision. And I say, because a country, a developed country, it's already developed. And now, upper undeveloped countries now, after the criteria, the Juma will change their development. And now, upper IT system now, China for now, now they were hungry and they were eager to develop. That country, now, and also they will teach you more. But they will hide their systems. I want to show more. And my father made a decision say, China now is coming up. And to Kohona, you can come up with them and build with them. I chose China because they were developing and they were eager to train other people as expertise.
Some people travel with a motive when they get there, everything trashes. I know people who have traveled to Abrochia, maybe for school for something. We do Abrochia school no. I shouldn't pass it. You say age because Chalania have no school as a age man. Or doing a opiska. Buy no the motive they buy no. It's me a as I always started life in China.
Yes, I started Leone province. I started at Boha University as a computer software engineer. After my first degree, I was one of the first black person in a scholarship, a master's at Shandong University, which was third best university to do software engineering and also project management. At Shandong University. With me attaining and I achieve my aim and buy. And I was the first black guy employ me at Inspire. Inspire, one of the Chinese biggest IT company. Under Inspire, and I've been here WeChat, Huawei, Alibaba, and all those things. They are the umbrella of Inspire. And I was the first black to be employed at Inspire. I'm a year Inspire as a software engineer.
Wow.
Yeah. Also about Ghana, biometric systems, machines, no. Most of them were built from Inspire. And then I was working for Inspa.
And see, you be Alipay and WeChat now.
I was even a teacher for Alibaba. I taught many of the students and even Chinese people who wanted to do a business. Alibaba. And it was something else. I built a profile when they come to Chinese market as a black person teaching Alibaba head office to train expertise when it comes to business.
How was the experience like? I mean, working over there, being there, seeing them birth WeChat, Alipay, that right now almost everybody who enters here has to use it. Even maybe before I came, the download the WeChat, download the Alipay, buy. You know I'm used to all the scan it, two stickers are not the teacher no matter. How was the experience there?
It was great because every time Biana building something else, so now on it, most times you have more experience about that. And now, like I say, I'm bold to talk about. Say I was part of the people pioneers of mobile. It's me building a friend say those kind of apps are about 2 years. It wasn't easy. The experience was good, and now I feel proud about say a history about Chinese Ghana for and our black people are not watching China by then. I was part of those team. I can talk about history, how China started. To me try say black people started coming to China. Yeah, time you back. Now catch you so China there was nothing else to achieve here, but we made it happen. And now China is open to the world because of the good character we showed up and how we believe in that system. It me try say you better encourage other people to come in, and then amount for it me back China. You can do whatever they're supposed to do in China.
Working with one of the biggest companies here in the country, China, no?
Yeah.
Because who would want to leave such a place? What happened for Louis to leave?
During the COVID time, maybe one of the biggest plantation farmer, let me draw bunch. Into here, no, China, Ghana.
Okay.
Into here, what the Maya, there's the videos now, or by interview, let me hear about 5,000 acres of plantation of cassava. Who drew Mancraso, now call we are so called Tepa Road, no more forest view. When I be trees are honey in the cassava plantation. Now me the year cassava near best potable China. I nobody be petrol by then.
The cassava
petrol China. And the you be that big farm, you know. Oh Ghana, but COVID no man will be there, basa. And I have to go to Germany to do my PhD. So I have to leave Ghana by then and go to Germany.
Which family was this?
Oh, this not it. But later part, no. Any pana a jaima or man will be basa out of trust issues, no. Basa until we try to just hold on till time I'm having time. I go back to Ghana.
What's that chance man start to cry?
It started dream a bunch of boy, maybe and by the crown part of the 1B, 1F project. And one of the biggest projects.
Try?
Yes, it's true bunch need but my jama, I didn't be an issue. I'm 2 years, and because now into me sport because of the coverage, no. And see, now I say a ton of Ghana. The people now, I'm sure came with different issues altogether.
This kind of shit.
We were able to get some of them, but not all of them. But at the back one, say okay, a Juma Skawo Ghana by then. People are going to gold mining projects, but cassava no, is one of the best projects that you can go in when you want to make money. Because Gogo now type even dry cassava buyers in the world. Most of the countries use cassava for ethanol, starch, and pharmaceutical companies also use it very well.
I had a conversation with somebody who's been here for quite some time in China, and I was saying, "Who school umpire? A bed is open here,
It depends course now or and it depends how well or selling during your course. When we were school, because Miami school and the page man inspire. And through that, I was able to get many links to meet many governments from Africa because I was part of the team. Now, Chinese project to Africa. Let me lead you to many of the presidents in Africa to do projects. Currently, we went to Abuja to meet Obasanjo and the current president because there's Chinese company almost investing in Nigeria Energy Commission. and I was part of the team.
How have you helped our motherland with your expertise?
When it comes to Ghana, there's a different issues altogether because Ghana is a place at least one of your own men 33. But I know, say for sure, say Ghana, when it comes to project, there are people leading you to see the big men always disgraces when it comes to Ghana. Everybody wants to get money out of whatever they're supposed to get. And I was surprised, you call Nigeria for projects. I never see any single Nigerian ministry or any Nigerian government official asking anybody money. But when it came to Ghana, before even you can go to the presidency or the ministry, there's some money you need to pay. I don't know if the minister is aware of that or the government is aware of that kind of things. It happened in the previous administration and it still happened in the current administration. And see, it's always drive investors out of the country. Currently, it happened to me last 2 months. Yes, because those energy projects now, they call Nigeria, it was meant for Ghana. But the people who leading the project were the people that drive that project out.
Now, they call Nigeria.
They call Nigeria.
Now, actually, what Louis does here?
Yeah.
Where they come say?
I work for IT firm here, but currently maybe my business here. Ghana for I'm free Ghana, Eba, China. Baby, I'm going to be and carry dollar with them. And to say, oh, I have account in Ghana. I'll send the mobile money. We receive it, you come to our office, and we give you the money here. Oh, America, oh, Germany, wherever you are, we give you account, you put the money in there. Now, a customer 100% in car. We follow up to the companies, and we pay the money to their account, and we receive them, and we send the money to our account. Okay. So we want to help Ghanaians or people from the diaspora. We want to be mad, not make it order. Now name company no. Now we try to be the intermediary between those companies and those people.
Well, because how do I trust Louis with my money? I don't know you. First time seeing you on Felix TV.
We have an office, and our office is located at Tonton, Imi.
Here in China?
In China here. We have an office here. And most of the clients now, they come down to the office to get their money. And now, many of them go back home, still send money to us, and we pay the customers because they know us. And we have a track record of businesses that we are operating. So people who knows us know more about us.
Is that the only business you have here?
No, we have different kind of businesses here. We have an IT firm that produce phones here, and phone screens, phones from Huawei, and now we are thinking about establishing the same thing in Ghana. Say be the same production. So the month for China be for phones no. Assembly in Ghana. I from Huawei. Now a friend say it may assemble phones in Ghana. Now supply at least across Africa, and we need the government support for that. Okay. So if those things go through, very soon we're going to open an office, a branch of Huawei back in Ghana. I will produce you all those things in Ghana.
And see, the first business now you're near Forest Bureau is in case somebody needs your currency here to do business, they can contact you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Obi here Sika or no the beer business we can give. But one thing is that we don't give loans. We don't give loans. The people think like it's a loan institution. No. You send your money, you get your money from here. But no, it's not about giving loans to other people.
Okay.
Yes.
But Louis Eddie Nkomo, but you first give us a contact in case somebody needs you for any of the businesses.
Okay. Over China, you different kind of your Chinese number plus 86 185 88 19 1831. Oh, China. And now over Ghana, your mobile money, people send the money through it, which is 055 95 99 892. Yes, and also the same number for our WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp us. And also we will be what China now person send this kind of money now or buy your office, but this can come directly to the office and get the money from the house.
Are you back after the break? My name is Zionfelix from Guangzhou here in China with Mr. Louis, who happens to be one of the big men here in the country. He's been here for 16 good years. One of the few Ghanaians who bought Chrome in the early days. I'll be back.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bets. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the partial daily jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.
Sir Louis and I Agusudin here in China. Our first part of our conversation was how he came here, what he's been doing in China for the past 16 years. Chairman, if somebody wants to come to China, would you advise the person to come?
Yes, for now, China is a hub and it's a hot cake for doing business. If you are only coming to do business, that is China. But if you want to come and hustle, then China is not the best place for you to come and hustle. Because Chinese, they have big technology, machines, probably cleaning jobs and other stuff. Chinese for machines and they cleaning, and those manual jobs now in Europe, no. China, they are advanced, more machines they take care of all those things. And for hustling, it's not in China. But if you want to do business,
it's good to be here.
Yeah, good
How
to be here.
can Sir Louis help people who want to do business?
Yes, people want to do business. There are ways Ghana for about China. There are different kind of trends. Area now, there were things that moves over there. And a friend said, so first of all, we engage in. The area is more about farming local areas. Electronics, clothing, other stuff like that. And you are linked to the factory because most of the factories we work on students. I showed there previously, and I'm papa that family businesses now. And we have a direct link with the factories. And we can advise you or take you to the factories. Oba Guangzhou any factory area. Guangzhou a retail places every shop at Guangzhou Biana is a retailing places free factories. Normally buy a ton of her. The price margin is a little bit high comparing to the factories. Every province Bia or China Bia or Adiaoye. Oko Shandong they deals with those trucks, those other cars. Oko Shenzhen is about the IT. Shenzhen and Dongguan, the IT firms. And Oba Guangzhou now I say World Trade Center. By
retailing.
Retailing, from the factory. Factories, no, it depending whatever you want to engage yourself into. And they'll tell you the province where you can locate them.
With everything.
Yes, we can show you and give you direct contact to the factories.
What you say? Like you what to say?
I like it here. We spoke last week, and I think they are coming to China.
About China?
Yes, they are coming to China.
Business?
Yes, for business and other stuff like that. Because, like the second home is China, so you have to be here.
Yeah, because we heard him talking about you when he appeared on the Delay Show.
Yes.
What is that bond between One Dr. Likey?
Likey, very good. Like we are more than brothers, and as he said on Delay interview. Men like you, they were bond like brothers, as I said again. And Tama, let me hear like he was there for me. And when he also needed me most, I was there for him. Until Delay interview, also Tama, now here's the car and a friend, a fan of China, and that was me. Started from Shandong province, and from there, and I like you started to say, you build a YouTube account. I'm a likey. And we taught him much of things he's supposed to do. And now I think he's doing very well. I'm very glad for him. And most time, I'm not gonna be like you show up for appreciation.
He's a good man.
Yeah, very good man.
My father is a very good man.
Very good man. And like you're building a team, the way or buy or be who the way you see boy like it, man like it will put you the YouTube app on what matter team and let team in no obian the big and the legends are comparing to previous ones. I think they like it amount for change. Most of the previous legends I know in Ghana.
Let's start from how the two of you met.
Yes. We met. The history of me and Likey meeting in Ghana is something else that I don't think Likey himself want to disclose about it. Yeah, but he helped me a lot. And me buy, you know, all my aim say, man, you be beer, cry, moi, me busani, and I'm a down for beer. Likey day, you have to be there. And me call Ghana after the bar school. Now, me baby see, me call Ghana, and like
So you guys were friends even before you came to China 6 years ago.
Yes.
And you asked him.
You asked him. Because he was in a big problem, sir. You know, now prison, aspect, other stuff like that. I try to say I'll not a Rasta man with tutu and all those people. I try to bring him closer, and like you bar channel on life sign. So the people seeing like him down.
What they buy some omede? Business.
I brought him for business and to stay with me no matter what. But like he share Chinese Navy. Chinese, you know, or who like you for the first time and or pay like yourself. Now Chinese was one of the billionaires of China, or hotels, beer or Shandong Province. But that time, now, who say Chinese, you know, NT3, and I like his own Chinese. NT Chinese, you know, now a friend say a little bit reserved. A person know from quality dinkomo. NT, or no, me invite for some women in Shian could dinkomo. Mukwa million now be at all. Oba, no, we are sharing your query. Get me back. Not Chinese didn't come out say, or per se on one certain part and on one panel, it didn't come out. And where the scene, the woman was willing to help Likey from, like, was willing to help Likey. It's a court Chinese, no fee, no, or baby, or Bema. We always pray together. But I know, say, if Likey, like him say, or be part done as we are up to now. Woman always the first person aside this Nyakopon and any man, or better say. But and any something I don't want to discuss about that. Pa and about Tikasem. But the Chinese foreign war a way of handling issues. Woman catch them straight say, so like he could do Ghana, obey one of the biggest star. And I asked the woman why. One carry and share me, but I think say like in the whatever you're talking about, and through that, like is a big man in China. It's like if you want to thank God and his mother, I know say he's going to thank that woman very well.
About
There'll be a like service about the woman, and there I think most of the things that like you want to come to China is to meet that woman again in life. Yeah,
because she's been very helpful to him.
Very helpful. Woman didn't him like it, and this guy, it didn't give her money. He didn't give him money, sorry, but he did what he's supposed to play.
So Louis, are you a big dog, Ukumase?
Yes, I do.
You're a big man. How have you helped people in this country?
I've helped many of Ghanaian's community, not even Ghanaian community. Oshe, may he rest in peace. Oshe, Makasim, Anata Krade, MP now, Muboni Tuona. We brought in the whole Chinese custom boss, and many of investors are Nenki Betuto Banchi across Ghana on all the echo round of all the places of Takrade to meet all the farmers. Now among more banch now, calling it centralized. Then show me how I pay a bunch, then come dry, MIN. I think it was part of his initiative for all the call round and all the campaigns. Oh, Takrade. But I think after we are returning back, let's say as we all bar, we were born to Ekun Ghana. And see, most of the people got scared of coming home. And also, Omomo Bar, China, they know how helpful but you cannot review people's secret because I think that. So yeah, there will be. I don't need to come out and tell them, okay, me you see, and I'm you see, mom. But we've helped the Ghana community very well.
Somebody is back home in Ghana. I've heard a lot of people traveling to China to do business, buy goods, and do other things. I want to buy a fee. Is it for everybody? And I said, Debbie, and you be also by China.
And you be by China because we are all low capital, and traveling on capital intensive because we have flight tickets, any hotel reservations are. Ningna so be an can't show you thought say be our bar, what be that baby. Ningna is very expensive, like the Canto Fair right now. Hotels no so JB be 150 and now a cover 200 and now 250 we increase you know. And it's a now back within that time now low capital, even the hotel will consume all your money. And it depends on the things and people who advise you about things like what China and so on. You can cry be self or back now show accommodation now flight tickets now can cry the exchange a bit but so one forwarding now any factor now because me back China side or back home yeah, because there are many things you must know from home before traveling to China.
What about the person who wants to come and stay here?
It depends. If you are expert, Chinese deals with expert, even to apply for work permit. Last time during the COVID time, it say now I'm for complaint. It say not China for need deport many of the black people from China. This is how it is. Chinese, Emma, a friend say work permit. No, it's all your expert. You don't just give work permit to people because you want to come and work here. Not like Europe so far. Now near residency and near work permit to work. Chinese give work permit to expertise. Say be a high talented person.
For some more. Abu Kruma
Debbie. Into it's all baby hustle what China ha. Because it's not good for you to come and hustle here. And that's all pay work permit. Abu how a IT expert. Abu how a project manager. Chinese deals with engineers. And Kofua, Omono, I think say I will higher than them to employ them because the government system is centralized and yet may employ we say from a company it need to go to the government system. They have to check your documents and see say qualify to even be there before someone approval to give you the work permit.
Wow.
Yes, I cannot just stand up and just tell you I want to give you a work permit. And now say be our Chinese new bar. Our Chinese new bar no crana. Emrano Emma Council be here Juma Kunim. Yes. But with my term, but the law doesn't give you right to work in the country.
It's not to me then.
Any day no you're awesome. So why you about no but still but change. Into whatever you do no you know you're awesome. But say to give you a legal stay for be here Juma my name no. Chinese formal work permit. They only deal with talented people who are high experts. Until we get a friend work permit and experts. That's the only things Chinese people deal with.
In terms of Celeb out for 16 years now, we are almost after 1 year, 2 years now. What have you done 16 years? Ama abrabono obi abrabo any perfect.
Yeah.
Mama abrabono akuya ma say they can also learn something from your footsteps.
Me bad. Unse obi a ko visa. Your reason of taking the visa. Also about school. School now Obano. I say no you be your first priority in life. So at least anya fika school will be real school. We school we are. And so Felix up now on money be more. No look to it say okay fine. Any certificate now me nya no. Me the better apply for work permit to stay in the country. And say documents no BBI okay for Chinese government officials now. You can live here as many years you want to live. But China passport. So they passport to Europe now. Yes, they won't give you passport. But they have a special of giving green card. They give you they can give you a permanent resident. But they won't give you passport. Until more banning now, they should also think about all those things. Say, how do you place worry? Now Chinese government amount passport to stay here. Whatever it is, we reach out now. We visa they be cancelled in the year.
Just don't know about what they are in the team there. And you guys will jag on.
No.
So we are not Ujana Oko.
Obana be your second god. China marriage is like your wife is your second god. Chinese government say ene we ready to cause ne wo jaw ne ene ye be cancel visa.
Ene also kofi.
Ene ya be kofi ne ya. And to say Europe now we are a mount, say a resident wo da we character so ya mount 5 years into nya we are about nya permanent stay no. Otra 100 years then we jaw ne. You have to go home. Yeah.
But in case of Uber Sotina, will you say it's good?
Yes, let me say so. We're expert now to come here. It's good to stay here because at least you work as expertise. And see, it's good to stay here. But and yes, now also but say we need to be room abaye overstay. And there's one thing about China I'm for aware. The first day I over enter China, no. Chinese have a camera that monitor you to the day you leave China. What's now 100 years? I doubt be problem with China. They will show you a video of the day you came to China, the things we did in China here, and you'll be shocked. Your school instance be see, Emma, girl be catch boy be so rape no fake policeman, guy. No. And you want a police cars be get Chinese force a fraud say foreign anya problem cars na about 100. Police for the buy and I far. I'm close to the whole dormitory. No more call inside. About 5 minutes, I'm back out. Number girl. They were able to show timer girl and the boy and it's not born in a lie. Time I'm walking into the hotel. The things that happen in the room.
Inside?
Yes. That's China. Obia there be in the camera ball. Everybody's door. Camera ball. And it monitors everything. Do we are there China hane? Ne ka say be hwehwe wa. Opa ko shebu. Within about 2 minutes be Europe.
So Louis, what I say?
Okay.
Contact me in case somebody needs you to do the money bit for him, the exchange for him or her, and then again any help you'll be here, be want him back China on just our time, no, to come. If you or check a flight, waiting that's kind of investment no.
Yes.
Into here to help her. How do we reach out to you again?
Okay, that is 055 95 99 892. 055 95 99 892. That's my contact.
Final words, not patching call.
The final words say China is open to the world now. And the world's superpower, it changed from one country to another country. Before it was in Russia, it was in Germany, it moved to US. But now, currently, open country now, every world is China. And people have different kind of mindset about China. I think they will buy China. China is really developed. And among forces Chinese here racist. They are not racist. It depends on who you meet on the street. Yeah, but I don't meet those kind of racist people on the street because they don't work there. But Obana is a normal form as like the way I know Europe. You share that dirty people to on the street to at least more treat you. But Obana say how to play your cards very well. I don't think so. All those things you meet them on the street. And see, also your business there. I think the first thing to think about is China. But do your research about the capital you want to hold and the things you want to do. Not just everybody is going to China, so I want to go to China. Yes, China is not meant for people who want to do overstay or do illegal stay in China. That is out of China.
You overstay there too.
China, how you overstay or China have? Now Chinese omochua. It is like going to hell. Yes, we go prison.
Oh, I say.
Yeah, we go prison. China.
Yeah, in the
We go prison. We serve at least about 1 month or 2 months. Now Chinese prison, is more than hell. Yeah, I don't think anybody want to experience that kind of things over. And they will ban you like 5 years or 10 years to come to China.
Wow.
And you can never enter China by then. So I encourage everybody to say, if you are thinking about doing overstay in China or doing overstay in a country, China is not for you to do overstay. And they knows you because every street light, China will camera. And when you pass by now, they don't even track you. They know so you overstay.
Wow.
It's 1,000 people in the world here. Now Chinese police Baha, they will come to you straight directly. They won't ask anybody question. So when they show up, Mamu nyina mu hia wo dwebo ase. Na nko adwene finfini. Omeba ho straight to fetch you. Omu ye well developed and they know whatever they are doing. And to do overstay is not China. Doing business is good in China. And ABR person who raise families, so ABR you are Ghana, a country that's not China. Because you're still going to hold or live on your visa till you leave China. And say, if this any na expire, you must pack your stuff and go back to your country.
China sister, it is there because China is a different world on its own.
Yeah.
In Bidra, the system is a different world on its own. Yeah. What we do outside there now is way different from how things are done over here. My name is Zionfelix, Celeb, and Edinko Rapper. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
But I'm contacting no. Na immobile here be no obetimi aboa. And then again, so when here ska e dey your business e wo ha se. Enye buso na obowo, but cho buso we exchange from any currency to a currency na obetimi aboa ama good rate ama dey business no. From Guangzhou here in China and I'm in Celeb Ekasai. Bye bye.
Bye.